So as an entrepreneur, it has been a season coming out of COVID that all of a sudden everyone comes out of the woodwork, and I feel like I've gotten a pay raise, right? Things have been very, very good lately because people want to be out and doing, and I'm making more money. How do I handle that? Because as soon as the buddy came in, I need a little more gear. I need a little, my wife's thinking about a new vehicle. This might be the time. From a financial perspective,
yep.
How do I handle that?
It's a great blessing, right?
It's an awesome blessing.
Yeah, and one of the things is to stop and enjoy it, right? Take the moment, take the win, pat yourself on the back. That goes a long way. It calms you, and it gives you permission to have fun with it. Whether it's a big pay raise at work, job change, commission check that came in, whatever it is, however you receive, funds through your work endeavors. If you go back then and you stop and you think and you go, what have I had on my list? All right. Most of us can spend that money 5 or 10 times over. And if we're not careful, we will. Right? We got maybe $1,000 and we get the first thing that was on our list that we always wanted, and the second and the third. The next thing you know, you spent 3, you only got 1. If we can go back and we can pare that down and say, what have I been neglecting? Or is this really just catching me up? Right? Was I behind? Was I going kind of paycheck to paycheck before? And is this now just getting me back to even again? Do I really have the money to spend? Mm-hmm. But I think that one of the best things you can do is have a list of stuff. Have the things, have the Amazon list, and be able to go through it. Reward yourself with a small piece of it. Mm-hmm. So have the idea. If you know that this comes up every quarter or whatever, maybe have that little list where you say, I'm going to take 10%, and that's going to be my splurge, but I'm not going over it. Now you got a budget. Maybe you have to save up 2 of them to get the thing you wanted. Or looking at it in terms of saying, now, what's my new lifestyle going to be? Because chances are we're going to raise to it, right? If we got a pay raise,
okay,
our expenses are going to all of a sudden kind of increase to that new level. Have we looked back at our emergency bucket, and is it adequate?
Okay.
Right now, what if a year from now I lose my job? Before, maybe I needed 3 months of salary, and I had that saved. Now do I? My 3 months of salary just went up.
Interesting.
Right? Have I raised my threshold on that emergency bucket? So this new blessing might have a lot of different jobs to do.
Interesting.
Yep.
So you get the pay raise. 1, go ahead and use it on yourself. 2, look at your emergency bucket. And is there a third kind of step to it, or is that kind of what you're suggesting?
Where's the future? Do you use some of it to continue to propel that idea? Is it a little more education? Kind of reinvesting in yourself. So instead of just splurging on the now, can we take part of it and improve our skills? Whatever job we're in, we probably can. We can probably find a class. Maybe it's free, maybe it's not. Now it's time. We can invest the time in it, and we've got a little extra cash to be able to maybe buy the books or sit down and meet with somebody or whatever that is. But really looking at it and seeing, if I take 10% of it and spend it now, I take maybe 10% of it and put it in my retirement, where's the rest of it going? And can I use 10% of it to make even more next time?
Yeah, to invest in myself and do something there. Very cool. Well, hopefully we'll have another good year following this year, but this was something that was on my mind. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us, and we'll see you back here next time on the iWealth podcast.
Sounds great. Thanks, Matt.